You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land. Happy Tuesday. It is October the 1st. Do you know that? Today is October the 1st, man. It is like, time is flying. We are this is the last quarter of this year. Can you believe it? We're in the fourth quarter of 2018. You know what that means. Holiday time is coming up. Listen, hey, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land, it's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Right now, it's about 72 degrees, going up to a high about 92. Although it's the fall, it's still very warm here in Georgia. You know, last year, my niece graduates from the Georgia Southern this year in December. And last year, she was telling us, like, yeah, last year was like, because I was like, man, it's going to be cold. She's like, I don't know. Last year we did graduation. We had it outside because it was like 85 degrees down in Georgia Southern. So Georgia Southern is in Statesboro, Georgia, which is right by Savannah, about 40 minutes away from Savannah. So I'm like, yeah, I hope it is like 80 degrees. That way we can have a great graduation in December when we all go to attend, because there's a lot of us going. You know, when the graduations are on the inside, the tickets to the graduations are limited. But if it's outside, it's pretty much anybody can go. So hopefully we have great weather and they'll be able to do it outside so everybody can go, because I think it's gonna be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. Hey, guys, I hope you're having a great day so far. Listen, I am pretty good today. I am pretty good. You know, just working on being more spiritual. You know, this is me being more spiritual and being more grounded. And let me tell you something. I bought because, you know, I'm never outside with my shoes off and things like that, because I freak out because I think I'm going to step on a snake, right? I know it's crazy. Or when I think about stepping on the ground, it's like, okay, where do I put my feet? Like, dogs and animals run by and they pee on the dirt, you know, so I freak out like that, right? And my friend was telling me she go out and she stand in her yard every morning on the grass. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I couldn't concentrate on being grounded because I'd be thinking about something crawling on me, some bugs or a snake or something. So anyway, I bought this grounding wire that you're supposed to plug into the electrical outlet through the grounding side, though, not just like, you know. And I put it on, and I can't tell if it's doing anything. So I don't know if it's working or not, but I'm going to keep using it and see, do I feel any different? Because it's supposed to pull all of the negative energy out your body. And I know I should be outside hugging trees or something, because you know, those are living things, and I should be walking on the ground, but I'm telling you, it freaks me out. And I would walk on the concrete, but here's the problem with that. I don't know if it's mixed with something, because they say you can't walk on like the street on the road because it's mixed with stuff. So apparently, a sidewalk is supposed to be just gravel and sand, but something is holding it all together. I believe it's something else in there. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try to ground the wire, and let's see how that works. But anyway, thanks so much for being here with me today. I want to first give a shout out to Dell and Michelle Harris. Happy anniversary. It's their anniversary, guys, and wishing you many, many more. It's nothing like celebrating a birthday and an anniversary, so I just want to do that shout out. If you got somebody that you want me to shout out a birthday, anniversary to, or congratulations to, please email me, Audrey at Good Morning Gwinnett, and I will shout out their happy birthday, their happy anniversary, or congratulations. They got a new baby, or they just did something amazing that you want to say congratulations to them. Send me the message, Audrey at Good Morning Gwinnett, and I'll shout it out for them. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and kick it off with our daily horoscopes brought to us by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, October the 1st. And we're going to go ahead, get it going. Jump right on in with Aries. Aries, if you join intellectual or cultural groups, you should meet individuals who stimulate you. Be extra careful with your valuables. Loss and theft are evident today. Talk to others about your plans. Watch your stuff. Watch your stuff, Aries. Somebody may be looking. Somebody may be lurking. You just never know. Keep an eye on your stuff. Taurus, socializing will be more than just entertaining. Co-workers may not be on your side. You are best not to discuss your personal life with others. I say it all the time, Taurus. If you don't want people to know about it, keep it to yourself. Keep your business to yourself, especially today. Today is not on your side. Not about your business, not about your personal stuff. Gemini, your personal life will still be experiencing difficulties, and you are best to avoid the issues for the time being. Romantic opportunities will flourish through travel or communication. Direct your energy into physical entertainment. All right. You want some romance today? You got to get out this Gemini. You got to get out the office. You got to do a little traveling. You got to do a little talking. Cancer, don't let the moods of those you live with get you down. Family talks may be a little combative. You need to challenge yourself. Yeah, listen, don't let anybody dump on you today, Cancer, in your household. Don't let it get you down. If you feel like the energy is bad, move on. Leave the house. I'm just saying, that's what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes you just got to get away from that energy, because some people just want to be combative no matter what. Some people wake up in a bad mood. You know what I'm saying? All right, Leo, you may want to get involved in some kind of creative group. Keep your cash in your pocket and offer them some advice rather than your financial assistance. You may be confused regarding your love life. Listen, don't give them any money today, Leo. Give them some advice. Maybe you can give them some advice on how to get some money. How about that? How about that? Virgo, friends from your past may come back into your life. Try not to allow your partner to lead you astray or upset your routine. You have to be careful not to let infatuations with colleagues get out of hand. Listen, be careful. No love on the job, Virgo. No love on the job. It could be dangerous. It could be great too, though. Don't listen to me. All right, listen, we're going to the song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thiason right here on a Good Morning Gwinnett show.
I heard you said you feel lonely. Nothing is right with that. Picking up pieces of something that doesn't matter. You kept fighting, kept smiling. Prepare for war. What I'm missing is your kissing, but I know you want more. Right here, I'll wait, you know I'll wait. I'll wait, you know I'll wait. Right here, I'll wait, you know I'll wait. You know I'll wait.
back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Balance is required if you want stability. Try to take some time to listen to their complaints and in turn do something to appease them. Real estate investments could be to your advantage. Yes. Okay, Libra. Real estate investment could be to your advantage today. Nothing like an advantage in investments. I gotta say. Scorpio, don't let someone you work with put words in your mouth. Residential moves are evident. You need to spend some time with the individuals who have more experience than you. Sometimes you can't be the smartest person in the room, Scorpio, so spend some time with somebody who has a little bit more experience than you. That way you grow. That's how we grow. Sagittarius, don't let your mate annoy you. Patience will be the key. Your temper could be short if someone criticizes your efforts. Confronting a situation will only result in indignation and misunderstandings. Sometimes some things are just better left unsaid and left alone, Sagittarius. And I know sometimes that's hard to do. I get it. So today, try it. Capricorn, you can make career changes that may put you in a much higher earning bracket. Your emotional attitude with respect to your status and direction in society may be unrealistic. Try not to judge too quickly. Yes, your career changes could put you in a higher earning bracket. Yes, but listen, now be careful. The higher you go up, the more you got to pay in taxes. But that's not to say don't keep going higher. Aquarius, emotional upset at work will set you back. You may have difficulties finishing projects you start. Enlist co-workers in order to get the job done on time. All right, ask for help, Aquarius. That's what they're saying. Because I know sometimes it's rough for us to say, hey, help. But ask for help today. And my fellow fish Pisces, kick your shoes off and relax. You should look into a healthier diet. I'm doing that now, guys. I'm on that road. Do yourself a favor and leave your plastic at home. Work at home if all possible. I work at home every day, and I am going out today. So to say leave my plastic at home, yeah, I can't do that today. I got to take it with me because I know what I'm going to see out there. I got to take it with me today. I got to. I'm not going to go overboard, though. All right, that's all I got for you in the horoscope land. I'll be back again tomorrow to bring you more horoscopes right here from my noted astrologer, Michael Thyssen. But let's move on to some news you can use. So this is a great story, right? People helping people. I'm a sucker, y'all, for like romance and sweetness and I'm a sucker for all that stuff. But anyway, this is a story that came out a couple of weeks ago. I missed it. I didn't hear about it. I'm not a big social media person either, so that's the other thing. Georgia Gwinnett College professor became a sensation because she was carrying this baby on her back. The baby belonged to one of her students. So Professor Ramada Sissoko Sisi, I don't know, I'm probably messing her name up, Sisse. She had a student in her class, and the student had to bring the baby to class, right? And because the professor wanted to help, she took the baby and put the baby on her back while she was teaching anatomy. Now, let me just tell you about anatomy. I took anatomy and physiology. It is not easy. So the fact that this young lady had to bring her baby to school, to class with her, trying to learn anatomy, really? And the instructor must have known that, you know what, this is going to be a lot for her. So let me help her out. The baby is asleep on her back and everything. And I think that's so amazing, though, because that is not an easy course. Anatomy and physiology is not easy, and that's what she was teaching. She's I don't want to mess her name up, but I'm going to say Sisse. She is an assistant professor of biology and anatomy and physiology at Georgia Gwinnett College. Yep, that's what she teaches. So I want to give her a round of applause. The class was 3 hours. First of all, that is very long. So if you guys have never taken anatomy and physiology class, let me just tell you what that consists of. That consists of veins and bloods and organs, and you got to know where everything is and how everything works. I got an A in that. I ain't bragging, but I'm saying because I know how hard anatomy and physiology is, and I took it when I was trying to be a nurse. Yep, and I got an A. A in P1, A in P2, I got A in both. Yeah, I'm happy about that because I know it's hard. So for this young lady, who is in class trying to learn this stuff, but she doesn't have a babysitter. She got to bring the baby to class. The professor's like, you know what? Let me help you out. Let me put this baby on my back. We're going to get this. We're going to do this thing. And that's what she did. And somebody took a picture and it was shared on Twitter retweeted 11,000 times and liked 57,000 times. It's a good thing. It was on Fox News. I don't watch the news that often either, so that's probably why I missed it. But Cisse, it's Cisse. I'm probably not pronouncing it wrong because I can't tell if it's French, if it's African. I don't know what it is. I could say Sissy or Cisse, so I'm probably messing it up. But anyway, if you want to know more about it, the Gwinnett Daily Post has a story running today. That's where I got it from. This is wonderful. Let's give her a round. Let's give Professor Ramada. I'm messing up your name, babe, but forgive me. But anyway, I want to give you a shout out and a round of applause for just helping, because that's what we need. If more people just helped, just help. You see somebody need help, help them if you can. All right, we're going to give her a round of applause. Sometimes it's all it takes is a helping hand. But we just get so wrapped up in our own crap that we forget to lend a hand every now and then. So she did a great thing. All right, so Gwinnett Commission Chairman Charlotte Nash is, she's okay. The complaint, she was accused back earlier this year of doing something that is not supposed to be doing, which is inappropriately advocating for the county's MARTA referendum. So back in March, I talked a lot about the MARTA referendum that was going on, and Charlotte Nash was all for it, and there was a complaint filed against her by activist Joe Newton, who said she was mishandling funds, misusing resources is what he said, to push the referendum forward. But that has all been thrown out. The complaint accusing her is thrown out. It's been dismissed, so she is not going to be charged with anything there. Georgia law holds that public funds cannot be used to influence the outcome of an election, and Newton argued that Nash had improperly used county resources and her position as chairperson to promote a yes vote. Because she wanted the transit, so she wanted that yes vote, and he was like, yeah, she misused some things. But anyway, that was thrown out. It's dismissed. And I'm sure the referendum will be back next year, because I was in a meeting and with some politicians, and everybody has that on their agenda to bring it back. Now, I've heard some great plans. One candidate had a really, really, really good plan, and I'm talking about he had a really good plan. I'm like, okay, I might have to vote for him. He had a lot of good plans about a lot of things, and he's running for the seat, the Gwinnett Commissioner Chairman seat. Like, he's running for that seat. But I listened to him talk, and he has some really good plans. Like, I'm like, oh. I mean, he laid it out. He laid it out in about 10 minutes. I was like, see, that's somebody who knows what they're doing. And it was impressive. I'm not going to even lie. I was impressed. I really, really was. I ain't going to even front. All right, listen, I'm going to another song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
My life wasn't perfect, yeah, I know that now. When it came crashing down, all I know is that I need you around. When it comes crashing down, all I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby, you can give me everything I want. Everything I want. Always dance and sing. You're captivating me. All I need is to know that I'm in your heart and never be apart. All I need is not to feel so much alone. So step inside my zone, baby. I can give you everything you want. Everything you want. to your paradise. Yeah. You are all I need. All I need now. Yeah. It's crazy, but it's true. Crazy, but it's true. You're all I need. You are all I need now. You're all I need. It's crazy, but it's true. Oh yeah. You're all I need. You're all I need. You're all I need now. Oh, it's crazy, but it's true. Oh, you're all I need. Hey, hey.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl Audrey Bell Kearney giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So there are a lot of Democrats that's running for the Gwinnett County Sheriff's seat. And hey, it's been nearly 30 years since they have been running. So 27 years since someone has ran for this seat as a Democrat. And so now we got 5. We got 5 candidates running for this seat right now. It's been 27 years, but they haven't held the seat since like 1980 something or another. Yep. So they're going to be kicking off the sheriff race campaign kickoff party set 7 p.m. Tuesday. That's tonight at the Gwinnett County Arts Center. Yeah, so listen. So let me just tell you some of the people who are running because this is pretty cool. So Ben Haynes is running. That's the first person running. Curtis Clem running. I got a chance to meet some of these guys. Kebo Taylor is running. Floyd Scott. I got a chance to meet Floyd Scott. I got a chance to talk to him. He has a very impressive background. And also Jerry Ramos Aker. They're running. I mean, that's a lot. That's 5 people running for that seat. And you know, it's so funny because a lot of these guys have been in law enforcement their whole lives. They're retired. Now they're coming back. And I forgot to ask, like, okay, why do you want to come back to law enforcement after being in it for 27? Because I think Kebo has been in law enforcement like 20, 30 years. I think Floyd Scott has been like 23 or 28 or something. Like a lot of years in law enforcement. And you have retired and moved on. Like they were in the military. Now you want to come back. Like, I don't know. Why would you want to do that to yourself? Maybe they're just bored. I don't know. But a lot of them have some really great experience. So if you read their bios, you're going to see like they have really good experience as protecting our country's military experience, law enforcement experience. So yeah, yep. So you got some people here. Yep, that's how long it's been. It was 1992 when James Kennard was a Democratic Party nominee. He ran against Republican Jim Karsten. Karsten won by a landslide. Yep. So now we got 5 people running. 5. They're going to be running from the sheriff 2020 election. Yep. Floyd Scott. See, you got, who did I say? Curtis Clemens, Kebo Taylor, Ben Haynes, Floyd Scott have already jumped in the race and seeks the party nomination for the seat. They're all running. It's a lot of people running for a lot of things. Like there are a lot of people running for Commissioner Charlotte seat. Yep. I mean, it's going to be a crowded election. We can see that from the presidential election. Like, we see, like, all the people that are running for that, that seat. They're dropping out. They're like flies. I think we're down to maybe 9 or 10 candidates now. We started out with like 22. And they're dropping one by one by one. We're going to see, though. We're going to see who's the last man or woman standing for that as well. It's going to be an interesting election. Yeah, I know it already. I know. Hey, listen, I talked about Curiosity Lab and this autonomous driving car. So if you want a chance to ride in the car, they're giving you free rides there. I swear, if I didn't have anything to do today, because I'm a geek, y'all. Like, I like tech stuff. And so today at 11 o'clock, if you want to take a ride in the autonomous driving car, which means that nobody's going to be driving the car, it's going to drive itself. You can do that today at 11 a.m. It's going to be a Curiosity Lab over in Norcross and Peachtree Corners. The public can ride in the car. There's shuttles, and it's a cute little thing. It looks futuristic. It looks future. It's called Ollie. That's what the car is called. It's called Ollie, and you can get in there and you can ride. There's no driver. It drives itself. It's a self-driving shuttle. I think I told this story, but I was talking to my mom and uncle. Both of them have like slight disabilities where they can't drive anymore because they both used to drive. They can't drive anymore. And sometimes we're all busy, so we can't get them to where they need to go in time. And so I was talking to them. I was like, hey, listen, because I tell them all the time, if you guys really want to go somewhere and all of us are busy, just call Uber or something. So, none of them want to do that. But anyway, I was telling them, I said, hey, listen, they're going to have these cars that are just self-driving cars. You're going to be able to call the car that's going to come pick you up. And they were like, we're not getting in a car with no driver. You could drive us off the cliff somewhere. It was hilarious. When they were saying it, I was cracking up because they're right. In the big scheme of things, you're talking about a car that drives itself. It's a computer, and the computer have glitches. I'm just saying. So I don't know how comfortable I would feel either, but I would love to go over there today and take a ride. So hopefully Curiosity Lab will do this again, where they let the public come out and take a ride, because I can't do it today because I got something to do. But if you want to, go on out there and take your ride. The track is a 1.5 mile test track. They're going to let the public ride today, and you can go out there and be one of the people. Curiosity Lab is doing some amazing things over there. The vehicle is called Ollie. Yeah, it's created by Local Motors. They've been running it since September 11th. It's on the track. The car is on the track. Yep. So it's gonna be. Listen, this is a partnership between Delta, Georgia Tech, Sprint, and other major players, and they're trying to boost the economy, which is a good thing. They're gonna be putting people in, the use of the car is going to put people in restaurant, hotels, and shopping and things like that. So this is not only is this going to help you with transportation, it's also going to be it's creating jobs. It's creating jobs in Gwinnett County. And some of these jobs are high-tech jobs, because if you want to learn how to build these things, you may want to go over there to Peachtree Corners, to Curiosity Lab, and figure out, hey, how can I become a part of this? How can I get in on learning how to do these type of things? There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of ways to learn new things. If you are not in college or don't plan to go to college, don't know what you want to do with yourself, think about technology and bioscience and health and wellness, because there's technology for everything. There's technology for health. I met a scientist. I don't think I told you guys this, but I met a scientist when I was on a cruise. She's a scientist, a black scientist, and she has created a weight loss product that she says not only does it help you lose weight, it cures diabetes, right? I think she said it cures COPD. It cures a lot of. As a matter of fact, I got a conversation with her on Thursday. But she became a member of my Pod Chick community because she wants to share her journey to creating this product with the world. And podcasting was one of the ways she's planning on doing that. But she's a scientist, and so her formula is based on technical things. So there's technology in everything, is what I'm saying. So anything you can learn in the tech space, I'm sure is going to help you out. Like anything. Like if you are struggling right now with trying to find something to do with yourself, think about what you love to do and figure out how you can go and find a technology, software, program, or something that can help you do that. And I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's technology and everything. But anyway, if you want to go to the event today and you want to ride in the self-driving car, you can do that. The event is going to take place at Peachtree Corners City Hall, located at 310 Technology Parkway Northwest, and that's in Peachtree Corners at 11 a.m. today. So they're going to do some, they're going to be talking about some stuff, then they're going to let you get in the car and ride. The car drives itself. Just know that going in, the car drives itself. Again, that's today at 11 a.m. at Peachtree Corners City Hall, located at 310 Technology Parkway Northwest. This is your opportunity to say, you know what, I was one of the first people to ride in that car. Yep, it's probably gonna ride up and down the street, so you ain't got to worry about driving off a cliff like my parents, like my uncle and my mom. They're like, yeah, we're not getting no car that doesn't have a driver. They shut that down really quick. We're not gonna do it. All right, so Lawrenceville and the Lawrenceville Housing Authority have partnered with Trees Atlanta to plant 80 native shade trees and 1,500 shrubs inside the Lawrenceville city limits. The project is part of a housing authority's ongoing effort to redevelop aging properties that were originally built in the 1950s and the 1960s. They are nearing completion of the first phase of replacement units in the Thompson Square development located at 188 Constitution Boulevard. So that's over there when you go down, if you come down Lucky, I think if you come down Lucky right there, you go across it turns to the Constitution Boulevard. It's over there by G-Jack in that area. The goal is to create a safe, enjoyable environment where families can raise their children surrounded by greenery and playgrounds. That is really nice, right? Now they're looking for volunteers for this. So if you want to volunteer to help plant some trees and some shrubs, they're looking for volunteers, and they're going to be doing it on October the 5th, 12th, and the 26th. They're going to be planting the trees. So if you need help, come on out and help them. Expert tree planters from Tree Atlanta will teach volunteers how to correctly plant trees and shrubs and will provide all the necessary tools. Volunteers just need to dress for getting dirty and bringing drinking water in a reusable container. So bring you some water. Know you're going to be down in the dirt, so make sure you got on your dirt clothes. If you got questions about this, you can contact Susan Cunningham at susan@treesatlanta.org. Again, that's Susan Cunningham, and she can be reached at susan@treesatlanta.org. If you want to volunteer to plant some trees, they need your help. Yes, they do. They need you. All right. So the Alliance Duluth Networking and Training is taking place tonight. If you want to get out and network with some of the fun people in Atlanta, have some fun, make some money, make a difference. That's your goal. They want to help you do that. They're trying to get rid of the poverty in the U.S. and help protect families at the same time. So if you want to have some fun, make some money, and meet some people, go on out and do some networking tonight. 6:45 to 8 p.m. It's held by. This is sponsored by Cameron Cobb. The Alliance Duluth Networking and Training. It's going to be located at the Wingate by Wyndham, 3450 Venture Parkway Northwest, and that's in Duluth. Again, that's 6:45 p.m. this evening to 8 p.m. It's free to the public, so you can bring some friends. It's going to be located at the Wingate by Wyndham, 3450 Venture Parkway Northwest, and that's in Duluth. Free event, 6:45 p.m. to 8. Going out there, meet some people, have some fun. Now listen. It's that time of the year, and hopefully all year long you have been taking care of your receipts for your business, putting everything in order. But if you have not, there is a new software that's going to help you do that, and they're having an online training. They're having an in-person launch today. It's called Easy Cloud Invoicing for small business and freelancers. So if you are a small business owner, even though you're a small business, you need to keep your receipts and your accounts intact. And because at the end of the year, you got to file your taxes. Some people do quarterly, some people do annually, but you need to be keeping track of all that stuff. EasyBooks Product Launch Online Building and Accounting Software is having an event today. It's sponsored by Jane McCoy. 11 a.m. today. So if you want to know how to do this, so they're going to be launching EasyBooks. It's kind of like QuickBooks, but it's supposed to be easy. QuickBooks is a little bit difficult. And I use QuickBooks. I have the app on my phone. I track everything, so I use QuickBooks. But you can use EasyBooks, so you can find out about EasyBooks. It's a complete online building and accounting software for small businesses and freelancers. You can come out today at 11 o'clock. I'm at the Atlanta headquarters in Atlanta and find out more. Matter of fact, they're not in Atlanta. So EasyBooks headquarters is located at 2180 Satellite Boulevard, Suite 400, and that's in Duluth. So that's where they're going to be at. Yep. If you can't make it, though, they say it's online and on site. Okay. Maybe I need to sign up and look at that. Pretty cool. I'm always interested to see about new stuff coming out. So if you want to learn how to use EasyBooks for your business, if you are a small business or a freelancer, you need to be keeping track of all your receipts. So when it's time for you to do your taxes, you can just put your hands on them. You don't want to walk into the accountant office or the tax preparer office with a whole bunch of receipts and paper. Like I try to do everything with my business card. And I learned something the other day, which I did not know. And I'm going to use this because I thought about it. So I was listening to a podcast, John Lee Dumas podcast, and he was talking to someone. I forgot who she was, but she was talking about how she had $400 in the bank, and then she grew her business to $23 million. She said one of the things that she did was, she said she used to use a debit card for everything. They call her debit girl because she used her business debit card for everything. And someone told her to start using her Capital One credit card. Not only because the fees are better, it was something about the fees were good, but you get like mileage, you get cash back, you get travel miles and things like that. I had never thought about that. And I was like, really? So they were like, I only use my Capital One when it's absolutely necessary. And when I say necessary, it's like, okay, I just need to go out and get something and I don't want to use cash right now. But after listening to that interview, I was like, okay, it makes perfect sense. Her husband is, I think her husband was a banker. That's who told her. Her husband worked in banking, and he said to her, use your Capital One card because all of the perks that you get from the Capital One cards, you don't get those from using your debit card. And I was like, that's true. You get no perks for using your debit card, really. Even though it's your business card, you get nothing really back. You don't get money back and, travel miles and all these things. And I was like, so she was like, at first she was like, I'm not doing that. But when she started to see what he was saying, it made perfect sense. So when I thought about that, I was like, heck, why not just use my Capital One card and then just pay the bill and get the perks off the Capital One? Made total sense to me after that. So I'm going to be switching to that method. She said she runs everything through Capital One. Not only that, it's easy to track everything. Not that it's not easy to track it with your bank card, but I guess it's just a lot easier to see the bills come, how things are tracked. And so she said if she could run payroll through her Capital One card, she would run payroll through her Capital One card. But she can't. It was payroll and something else that she could not run through the card. But everything else, everything they pay for, they run it through Capital One. I was like, I'm gonna do the same thing. I thought that was great. Like, I don't have a lot of business expenses, but I do travel. Like, I got travel coming up right now, and I put it on my business debit card. But she was like, ever since because now I'm thinking about, heck, how much I've traveled this year? I could have had a ton of travel miles on my Capital One card. So now I have to rethink that strategy, and I'm going to use that strategy moving forward and just use my debit card to pay my Capital One bill as I use it for business. So that's my plan, because I have a lot of things that come out, like I have a lot of different programs that I use that come out of my business account that I can put right on my Capital One and get those miles. I could be racking up travel miles, right? So listen, maybe you could do the same thing. Anyway, Easy Book headquarters today at 11 a.m. You want to go, you still got time. It's only 9:38. Located at 2180 Satellite Boulevard, Suite 400, and that's in Duluth, Georgia. It's free. It's open to the public, and it's free. All right, so yoga in the park is still very beautiful here in Georgia. I looked at the news yesterday. My mom at 7 o'clock, World News, and I saw the one of the anchors, she was in Fort Lee, New Jersey, giving news, right? And she had on a jacket, and I was like, it was hot here yesterday, but that's Jersey. So, when it's time for the weather to break in Jersey, the weather is going to break in Jersey. So this is like 7 o'clock in the evening. She was broadcasting live from Fort Lee, and she had a jacket on. She was zipped up too, and I was like, oh my God, she's cold. But anyway, it's still beautiful here in Georgia. So they're going to be doing yoga in the park this evening in Grayson. So if you want to go, it's yoga in the park. That's going to be located at 475 Grayson Parkway in Grayson. So going out, it's free. You want to do some yoga in the park? It's probably going to be beautiful by the time it kicks off. Kicks off at 7 p.m., ends at 8 p.m., and you are invited to check it out. Now, if you want to get a little bit more into yourself and get centered, there is a 4-week yoga class, meditation for beginners, meditation with Althea. Althea Lawton Thompson is hosting this class. It's $60 for the class. It's not free, but it's for 4 weeks. Yep. Join Althea every Tuesday from 4 to 4:45, starting today at 4 o'clock. 1 to 22 for essential oils, aromatherapy, calm and guided meditation for beginners. Use a chair or relax on the floor while you learn and practice a variety of meditation and breathing techniques to relax your mind, body, and spirit. Questions and discussions are welcomed. Bring your own mat or blanket for the floor. So if you want to learn how to do some meditation, Althea is going to be there this evening from 4 o'clock to 4:45 p.m. at Berkmar High School, located at 405 Pleasant Hill Road, and that's in Lilburn. It's $60. It's a 4-week session. 4 weeks, $60, so it's not free. And it starts today at 4 o'clock. So if you want to learn meditation, how to use essential oils, let me tell you, I went to an event that I found I announced one of my segments. This is early in the spring, early in the summer. I went to an event with a young lady. She had an event that she was holding at the Boulder Creek Coffee Shop, downtown Lawrenceville, and her thing was chakras and meditation and healing and Reiki and all these different things and stones and all these different things. Well, anyway, one of the things that she had was essential oils, right? And so she was like, I want you guys to try some. So she went and got some ice cold water, and she dropped 1 drop of orange essential oil inside the water. When I tell you that was the most refreshing thing ever, it was so good. It was like drinking orange juice with no sugar. It was just like, it was cold. It was refreshing. I was like, I'm sitting there like, this is really good. Like, the oil was so pure till it just tastes like I was eating an orange, but it had no sugar. So essential oils are good for a lot of things, a lot of healing powers with essential oils. So if you want to check it out, check out Althea today, 4 p.m. to 4:45. Again, she's going to be doing a intro to meditation workshop for 4 weeks. It's $60. It's at Berkmar High School, 405 Pleasant Hill Road, and that's in Lawrenceville. And listen, if you go, tell her you heard it on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Say, hey, I heard Audrey talking about you on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Yep, check it out. All right. So Nigerian Independence Day celebration takes place at Kingsway African Restaurant and Bar. Come out and enjoy some authentic Nigerian food, music, games, and more. Yes. Hashtag Atlanta Nigerian Independence celebration today, 5 p.m. to 11. Oh, they're going to be going hard for like a long time. Starts at 5 o'clock this evening and ends at 11 o'clock. That's 6 hours of fun straight from the motherland. So if you are a Nigerian or you just want to celebrate, they are celebrating tonight at Kingsway Restaurant located at 5955 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Norcross. Yes, it's free. They want you to come out and enjoy. You got questions about this? They're going to have music by Nigerian DJs. So if you are from the motherland, Nigeria, and you feel like you need to go home for a minute, you got 6 hours to do that today in celebration of the Nigerian Independence Day. 5 p.m. to 11. It's going to be going down for a long time. King's Restaurant, 5955 Jimmy Carter Boulevard, and that's in Norcross. If you got questions about that, you can call 470-839-5121 or call 901-359-2425. Again, those numbers are 470-839-5121 or 901-359-2425. Tell me you heard about it right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. So I was listening to this lady named Audrey, and she was talking about your event on the Good Morning Gwinnett show. Enjoy cards, board games, video games, authentic African food, Caribbean foods, tropical drinks, great music, and good vibes. Enjoy. It sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Now, if you don't want to do that, but you want to do something tonight, you don't want to go to the Nigerian festival because everybody's invited. You know, you can go out there. You want to go, you can go to the Ball Out Artist Showcase. Yep, going out. It's going to be at Crown Sports Bar and Grill. Artists perform one song for free. If you want a headliner, it's 2 songs. You get to perform. It's $50 if you want to perform. If you want the VIP package, you get a 5-minute set, promo flyers, promo video, a section with 1 bottle and 10 wristbands. So if you want to be a baller for real and ball out, that's $200. Otherwise, it's free. Or if you do 2 songs, you want to get up there, you want to show off, you want to do 2 songs, it's $50. Again, that's a night, 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. Take the stage, baby. If you think you got what it is, you think you got what it takes, take center stage, get on up there, show your stuff. This your time. This is your time. Yes, get on up there. Joe Green is going to be there performing live at the Crown Bar. Yep. Joe Green said, I'm performing live. Yes. Can't mention my name. Can't mention Scottsdale, and don't say my name. Sleep on it. Yes. So listen, you think you got what it takes. You got the vocals. You got the vibe. Get on stage. You never know who's looking. Never know who's out there looking. So you never know. So anyway, that's going to be tonight, 11 o'clock. Crown Sports Bar and Grill, 7075 Jimmy Carter Boulevard in Peachtree Corners. You want the VIP package? $200. You want to sing one song? Free. You want to sing two songs? $50. For more information, you can call 404-996-9432. Again, that number is 404-996-9432. All right, listen, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned, guys. No, I'm going to come back and bring you my inspiration for the day. That's what I'm going to bring you. All right.
1,000 words ain't enough to define the body up, yeah. Caught her look and she wants it back. She's firing up that body up, yeah. You think that I want you, but nah, babe. You're one in a million, but it's not for me. I'm not into girls with a plastic trace. Don't take it too personally, yeah. My fault, my bad. The word's out, but you aren't ready for it. Show off, appearance of I got it, but I can't see through all the lies. The lies, the lies, the lies, the lies, the lies. Gotta be hard on you now to know the truth. A bit confused, but there's a bunch of us out in the world who's just like me, not into you. Say, you think you the deal, you know nothing, babe. I want something real, not the custom made. I'll buy you a drink, keep you company. I'm sorry, that's all it would be. My fault, my bad. The word's out, but you aren't ready for it. Show off, appearance of I got it, but I can't see through all the lies. Lies, the lies, the lies, the lies, the lies, the lies. Instagram sensation, taking selfies for attention. Get high on confirmation, keeping there is conversation. Some Instagram sensation, taking selfies for attention. She get high on confirmation, keeping there is conversation. Some Instagram sensation, taking selfies for attention. Get high on confirmation, keeping there is conversation. Some Instagram sensation, taking selfies for attention.
Welcome back, guys. Listen, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you a little bit of inspiration. It's just Tuesday, so some of you have a long way to go through your day and through your week. So I always want to try to leave you with something that's going to be inspirational for the day. So my inspiration for the day is what you achieve inwardly will change outer reality. Ooh, that's so good. That is so good. Let me say it again. What you achieve inwardly will change outer reality. Here's the thing. A lot of times we want to do so many things, but you got to start from the inside out, right? Is your mindset inside out? Like, and the mind controls it all. It's your mindset that controls everything that happens to you in your life. Because when you have a positive mindset, or the mindset, I'm going to get it done no matter what, things on the outside will change. I think Dr. Wayne Dyer said, when you think about when you change the way you think about things, the things you think about change. Right? When you change the way you think about things, the things you think about change, which is true. So anything you're trying to accomplish, no matter what it is, you got to change. Start with the mindset that's inside, and outside, everything else changes. Now, that works both ways. If you think about positive things you want to create, then positive things will manifest. But if you think about negative things, then negative things will manifest. It's just a law of how things happen. So you got to start with inside first. Even with your health, like if you want to change the way you look on the outside, you got to change the way you do things on the inside. You want to lose some weight, you got to change what you put inside your body. You got to start exercising. Like I don't like exercising, but I try to walk. I got my Fitbit on, and I try to watch what I eat, and I'm doing good. I got to say, I had some help, but I'm still doing good because it was just a tool. And if I don't use the tool correctly, guess what'll happen? I'll start gaining back the weight. So, if you want to change things about yourself, whatever it is, your career, the way you look, the way you feel, you got to start on the inside first. And when you change the inside, the outside will change. But it goes both ways. Just remember that. It goes both ways, the good and the bad. You can think negative and negative things happen, or you can do positive things and positive things will happen. But you got to start on the inside first. Mindset, body, spirit, all that inside first. And when you change all that stuff, then the outside will change. You want to change the way how you work, learn how to meditate. I'm working on trying to learn how to meditate properly. I don't even know if there's a right or wrong way. I know that it's really hard for me to quiet my mind. Now, I can't say when I wake morning time, that's when I got the quietest time. And I call him my he's actually a business partner, but he's like a meditation teacher. He told me that's meditation. So I know for about 15, 20 minutes in the morning before I get out of the bed, I think very clearly, and my mind is pretty quiet at that point. So he told me that's meditation. I'm not intentionally doing it, it just happens that way. But the minute I recognize that, okay, that time is up, my mind starts to race. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 53 minutes with me. And I appreciate you so much. If you missed any episode of the show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com. Be sure to follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett, on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett, and on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Also, if you are a woman interested in learning how to podcast or learning how to leverage podcasting, and there's a way to leverage it without starting one, join me at podchix.com. That's podchix.com. Join our community there. This is a community that I'm building for women who are serious about learning how to leverage the power of podcasts. And I got some great things coming up. I'm so souped up about this. So I told you I was quiet, right? So I was quiet this morning, and I was laying in bed. And as I was quiet, I had ideas for Pod Chicks. So one of the things we're going to be doing is an award in 2020, recognizing women of our community who are doing great things in the podcasting industry. I'm also going to be doing something that's near and dear. I told y'all earlier I'm a geek, so I'm going to be working with Girls Who Code to, and part of my membership fees is going to go towards Girls Who Code, so I can start a Girls Who Code camp here in Lawrenceville, Georgia. So I'm super duper excited about that, because that gives me the opportunity to help our young women learn more about technology to help them move the future forward. And so I'm excited about that. I'm going to be launching Pod Chicks TV, which will be on Roku and Amazon Fire TV Stick. I'm also going to be launching Pod Chicks Magazine. So Pod Chicks has got a lot going on, so you don't want to miss out on any of that stuff. Join me as I grow this community, as I help these young women, as I recognize amazing women in our industry. Join me, podchicks.com. That's all I got for you. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing, same time, same place. Till next time, guys, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.